Crisis negotiators use it to pull people back from the edge. Navy SEALs use it in the moments before everything breaks down, and it takes less than 3 seconds to deploy. 6 words. That's all that stands between you and the version of you that survives what you're going through right now. At some point today, or last night, or maybe right now, something hit you hard enough to make you question whether any of this is worth it. Not a dramatic breakdown, just that quiet, exhausted feeling where your brain starts doing the math on giving up and the numbers almost make sense. You've been there before, most people have. The difference between the ones who come through it and the ones who don't has almost nothing to do with strength. It has everything to do with what they say to themselves in that exact moment. Neuroscientists at UCLA ran a study on what happens in the brain during moments of high emotional stress. What they found completely changed how the world's top performance coaches, military psychologists, and crisis intervention specialists train people to handle breaking points. It led to a 6-word framework so simple it sounds too small to matter, and so effective that it's now embedded in FBI negotiation training and the private coaching of some of the most high-performing people on Earth. I'm going to give you those 6 words, but first, you need to understand why your brain is working against you in the exact moment you need it most. Think about 2 people facing identical situations, same pressure, same level of stress, same impossible day. One of them freezes, the spiral starts. One thought leads to 10 more, doubt compounds, paralysis sets in. They lose hours, sometimes days, to the weight of it. The other person pauses, says something quietly, and then takes 1 step forward. Not a heroic step, not a confident step, just 1 step, and then another. 5 years later, those 2 people are in completely different lives, not because of talent, background, or luck, but because of what they learned to say to themselves at the exact moment the pressure became unbearable. The science behind this is called affect labeling. When you're overwhelmed, your brain's threat detection center, the amygdala, fires at full intensity. It floods your system with cortisol. Rational thinking exits. Emotional reaction takes over. The simple act of naming what you're feeling, putting a word to the emotion, reduces amygdala activity by up to 50% in seconds, without medication, without therapy, without willpower, just naming it. Chris Voss, the FBI's former lead hostage negotiator, built his entire negotiation framework around this principle. He calls it emotional labeling, and he says it's the single most powerful tool for de-escalating any high-stakes situation, including the one happening inside your own head. Now, here's where most people miss it. They hear "name what you're feeling," and they think it sounds soft, passive, like something you do instead of acting. It's not. What you're about to understand is that naming it is the action. It's the first move of a sequence that the highest performers in the world have been using quietly for decades. On the surface, falling apart looks like weakness, like you're not built for this, like everyone else is handling what you can't. That's the story your brain tells you when the amygdala is running the show. But here's what's actually happening. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It detected a threat. It mobilized all available resources. It's trying to protect you. The problem isn't your brain. The problem is that you haven't given it the one signal it needs to stand down and let you think clearly again. That signal, the one your brain is waiting for, is language, specific language, not positive affirmations, not pump-up self-talk, not pretending you're fine. The brain doesn't respond to denial. It responds to acknowledgement. When you name what's happening, when you say out loud or in your mind exactly what the feeling is, you activate the prefrontal cortex, the rational, problem-solving part of your brain. It literally comes back online. The fog lifts. Not completely, not immediately, but enough. Enough to take one step. and one step is all you ever need to start. The Navy SEALs have a phrase they use in Hell Week, the most physically and psychologically brutal training program on Earth. When everything in a trainee's body and mind is screaming at them to quit, the instructors teach them one thing. Don't think about finishing. Don't think about how much is left. Just ask yourself, what is the next right move? The 6-word version, the one the neuroscience supports, the one the FBI uses, the one that works whether you're hanging on by a thread or just having the worst Tuesday of your life, is this. Name it. Feel it. Take one step. Name it. I'm overwhelmed. I'm scared. I'm exhausted. Whatever the honest word is, say it. Feel it. Don't run from it. Don't minimize it. Let it exist without fighting it. 10 seconds. Let it exist. And then take one step.
Take one step, not the whole plan, not the solution, just the single next action. One email, one breath, one rep, one word. The 6-word rule doesn't promise that everything will be fine. It promises something better, that you will still be moving when you thought you had nothing left, that the version of you on the other side of this moment will have proof, real proof, that you don't collapse under pressure. You recalibrate, you take one step and then another. The next time everything falls apart, and it will, because that's what life does, say those 6 words before you do anything else. Name it, feel it, take one step. Watch what happens next. This video was for the person who almost didn't make it through last week, who held it together on the outside while quietly falling apart on the inside, who is still here, still trying with less certainty than they'd like and more courage than they give themselves credit for. You don't need to have it together. You just need 6 words and the willingness to take one more step. You've done it before. You're doing it now. Tell me in the comments what's the one word that names what you're feeling right now. Just one word. Say it. That's step 1. Subscribe to Forge quietly if you're building in silence. I'll see you in the next one.